You wake up one morning and your neck won't move. Not stiff, locked, like something hardened inside overnight. You tell your parents. They take you to a doctor. The doctor touches your neck and goes very quiet. He orders scans, then more scans, then calls someone else. What he sees on that scan stops him completely. There is bone growing where bone should not be. Not a fracture, not a tumor, something else entirely. You are 7 years old and nobody knows what's happening. Your neck will never turn freely again, ever. Your body has a repair system. You already know this. Cut your skin and it heals. Break a bone, it rebuilds. That system is one of the most elegant things in biology. But in your body, that system received the wrong instruction. Instead of rebuilding muscle, it starts building bone. Bone. Inside your muscle, spreading slowly outward. This is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP. 1 in 2 million people are born with this. A single gene mutation, one letter wrong in your DNA. That one error rewrites what your body does with damage. Every injury, every bruise, every bump starts a new flare, and each flare locks another part of you permanently. You are 10 now. Your left shoulder stopped moving last year. You watch other kids raise their hands in class. You want to raise yours. You physically cannot anymore. The teacher doesn't always remember. You've stopped explaining. At home, you've learned which movements to avoid completely. A fall isn't just a fall anymore. It's a flare. A flare means weeks of swelling, then permanent new bone, and that bone never leaves. It only ever accumulates. By 12, your spine is beginning to fuse. Bending forward to tie your shoes becomes impossible. Someone else ties them now, every single morning. You don't feel embarrassed anymore. You just feel the time. There are things you must never let happen to your body. No injections into muscle, ever. No falls. No surgeries to remove the bone. No dental work without careful precautions. Surgery to remove the bone makes more bone grow back. Your body treats the surgery itself as another injury. So you live inside a body you cannot fix or fight. Every doctor visit is management, never a cure. Not yet. Stoneman syndrome turns your own body into your cage. But here is what the medical textbooks don't tell you. The people living with FOP are not defined by it. You finish school. You go to university. You study hard. Your mind was never touched by this condition. Not once. You learn to type with 2 fingers when arms lock. You dictate when fingers lock. You adapt. Always. A real person named Harry Eastlack lived with FOP. By the time he died, almost his entire body had fused. He donated his skeleton to science before he passed. His bones have helped researchers understand FOP ever since. One person's life still driving science forward, decades later. That is not a tragedy. That is a legacy. You think about him sometimes when your own body locks. For most of history, nobody even knew what caused FOP. Doctors misdiagnosed it as cancer, as tumors, as something else. Children had surgeries that made everything dramatically worse, because nobody understood what they were actually dealing with. Then in 2006, researchers found the gene responsible, ACVR1, one gene, sending one wrong signal, causing everything. That discovery changed what was possible for FOP patients. Not a cure yet, but a target, a real, specific target. Clinical trials started. Drugs targeting that exact gene signal. Some are showing real promise right now as you watch this. The first generation that might slow FOP is alive today. They may not be cured, but they may be the last. Imagine planning every single day around your body's limits. Which chair is safe? Which floor is too risky to cross? You sleep in one position now, the only safe one. Moving in the night could trigger a flare, so you don't. You've made peace with things most people never think about. Stairs, crowds, uneven ground, rain on a slippery path. Things that take others 2 seconds take you 20 minutes, and you've stopped being angry about that gap. Mostly. People stare sometimes. You notice. You've learned to let it pass. They don't know what they're looking at. You do. And knowing makes it yours in a way nobody else shares. Your life is not a smaller version of a normal one. There are fewer than 900 known FOP cases in the world. 900 people carrying something most doctors never see. Each one woke up one morning and their neck wouldn't move. And each one had to build a life from that moment forward. Science is finally catching up to what they've always deserved: a treatment, a slowdown, maybe one day, a way out. Until then, 900 people wake up every morning and choose not to be their condition, just to be alive inside it.